It's the 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division Semifinal, and we are here in Middleboro, Massachusetts for this one as the Middleboro Cobras host the Worcester Wildcats. I welcome you to the New England Football League's 2023 North Atlantic Division Semifinal here on the New England Broadcast Network, everybody. I'm Stephen Err. These two teams meet for the third time this season, the Cobras and the Wildcats. They met right here in Middleboro in Week 1. Wildcats came out top in that one, 15-14. But just last week in Week 10, to close out the regular season, the Cobras earned the number 2 seed by defeating the Wildcats in Worcester 20-6. So now it's all the rubber match. It's all for all the marbles here. Winner of this game advances to the 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division Championship game next Saturday. And let's get started. We are ready to go. Kickoff from Middleboro, Massachusetts coming up right now. It's an all-new season here in the New England Football League postseason. The Wildcats and the Cobras, we're underway. The Cobras won the toss. They elected to receive, so they'll get the ball. And here's Paul Senses with the ball for the Cobras. No, it's Jordan Pena, excuse me. Jordan Pena out to about the 34-yard line, and that's where the Cobras offense will come out for the first time here tonight. And a brand new season here. Everybody's 0-0. We get started here in Middleboro, Massachusetts, the 2023 North England Football League North Atlantic Division Semifinal. These two teams we talked about already. Well, actually, we'll talk about it. Both teams, all 4 teams, I should say, met in Week 10. Cobras and the Wildcats met in Worcester in Week 10. The Glens Falls Green Jackets and the Mass Warriors met in Week 10 out in Wayland, Massachusetts. And now it's just reversed. We're here in Middleboro for this one, while the Glens Falls Green Jackets and the Mass Warriors are out in upstate New York. Winners advance to the championship game. We're going to zoom out, as we always do, try to give you the best possible view. Here we go. First play of the New England Football League postseason here in 2023. It's 1st and 10 at the 34. I'm just going to a little more. There we go. Man in motion. It's Pena and Curtis Can. The quarterback hands off, and that is Gerard Walker. Bumping off guys. Breaking a hole on the first play. Gerard Walker, we're going to zoom in. Walker down the sideline into Wildcat territory to the 45. A nice start there for the Cobra offense. Gerard Walker picks up about 31 yards. 41 yards. We apologize for the lighting, folks. We hope it'll get better during the duration of this broadcast. We're going to zoom out again. We apologize once again for the lighting. First down, Middleboro. Ball is at the Wildcat 45-yard line. There's Pena in motion again. Can pitches out to Walker again, and Walker breaking tackles again, and finally ball down after a short gain there. Number 59 bringing him down. Let's see if we have a name for number 59 for the Wildcats. I know we don't have a lot of names for a lot of these guys. That is Robert Baldwin. We do have a name for number 59 for the Wildcats. Robert Baldwin coming in with the tackle. Got to bring up second down. Ball at the, let's check the markers here. It's about the 41-yard line, so that was about a gain to say. Let's say 3. So it'll be about second down at 7 here, and Curtis Can is alone in the shotgun. Pena again in motion. Found the football. Ball is on the ground. The Wildcats have it. Recovered by John Charles Malone. And the Wildcat defense makes the first big play of the game. And we'll take our first break. You are watching the New England Football League North Atlantic Division Semifinal right here on the New England Broadcast Network. The start that the Cobras wanted, but the Wildcats will take it, and their offense comes out for the first time. They have the ball at midfield, led by quarterback Tim Bushy. Brady Ford coming to motion. First down for Worcester here at midfield. And Bushy hands off to, there's the man, the myth, the legend, as I like to call him. Everybody likes to make fun of me for calling him that, but that's what I call him. That is Andy Gibbons Perry. Taking the first handoff. Perry, one of the better athletes here in the NEFL in general, not just talking running backs. He gets about 3 yards. And it'll be second down at 7. Again, later on, or by the time this broadcast comes out, that game will be over. The Glens Falls Green Jackets and the Mass Warriors meeting in the 1 versus 4 matchup. That game is being live streamed at Glens Falls High School this week in Glens Falls, New York. This game obviously being filmed by the New England Broadcast Network as well as the Middleboro Cobras. Second down at 7, ball at the 47. 12:58 left, first quarter. We're scoreless. And again, we apologize for the lighting. Bushy hands off again to Gibbons Perry, and he almost broke a tackle, but he cannot. He gets maybe a yard. It's going to be third down and about 6 here for the Wildcats. Again, these two teams met last week. Middleboro came out on top, 20-6. if the Wildcats had won that game and the Warriors had defeated the Green Jackets, which, by the way, the Green Jackets won that game 26-23 out in Wayland, so it wouldn't matter regardless. Glens Falls had won the 1 seed after the win in Wayland, but if Worcester had won last week, this game would be in Worcester, but since Middleboro won, here we are at Battisfield. 3rd down and about 6. Pushing hands off to Perry. Perry got the middle, has a hole, and it is pushing and shoving here by a couple of Cobras and Wildcats. 2 guys get into it. It's going to be close here. Let's check the mark. Let's see what the refs say. And they're saying it is 4th down. Let's see what the Wildcats do here on their first drive here in the semi-final matchup. And the Wildcats and the Cobras looking to advance to the championship game. The Wildcats played in the championship game just a couple years ago, went undefeated, won their first round matchup, and then lost in the championship game to the Western Mass Blitzen Bears. So here we go. We're going to zoom in, get you the best possible view. And again, we hope the lighting is not in the way. If it is, we do apologize profusely. 4th down here, actually, for the Wildcats. Big play here for both sides. And Bushy fakes, throws, pass is knocked away, incomplete. And that's how the Cobra defense makes a stop. So both offenses have given the ball back to the other team. And with 11:14 left in the first quarter, we're still scoreless. We'll take a quick break, be right back. You're watching the New England Football League North Atlantic Division Semifinal right here on the New England Broadcast Network. Middleboro's offense coming back out for their second drive. They fumbled the football on the first one, gave it back to the Wildcats. And now they have the ball after Wildcats fill it on a 4th down. We're going to zoom in, just get you the best possible view of everybody. Here we go. 1st down for the Cobras on their second drive. Again in the shotgun. And a high snap's going to hand it off to Roger Dillingham. Dillingham has a big hole up the middle. Breaking away. A nice tackle there by number 44. There is Nicholas Selig. We'll talk about him a few times here tonight, because Selig doesn't only play linebacker, he also is a running back here for the Wildcats on different plays. So that was a nice gain there to the 44-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down here for Middleboro. 10:50 left in the first. We're still scoreless in the semifinal matchup. Winner goes to the championship game next Saturday. More about next week here in a moment. Here comes there's a handoff there to Dillingham. To Walker, excuse me. It's Walker spinning away twice. It finally rocked down, but not before he gets a Cobra's 1st down. I do apologize, folks. I forgot to tell myself that number 80 is Roger Dillingham. Number 33 is Gerard Walker. We had those mixed up in the last game we were here against the Rhode Island Riptide. We had those 2 jersey numbers mixed up because that's what was on the website. But thank you to the Cobras for getting us right, getting our names and numbers and everybody. We're all set there. And with 10 minutes left here in the first, we're still scoreless, but it's a 1st down for the Cobras. The ball is now at the Worcester. It's about the 49.5-yard line. And we do apologize for the lighting, folks. Not much we can really do about that, but we hope you enjoy what you are watching right here. I know I'm enjoying broadcasting this for you, as I have all season long. 1st down, Cobras at the 49.5. Pena in motion, and they're going to hand it to Pena. Pena turns to the outside, got the middle, and Pena's still going deeper into Wildcat territory to about the 31-yard line. So a nice run there by Jordan Pena, the NEFL All-Star. By the way, I do believe, and I'm not, don't quote me on this, folks. I believe the official date for the 2023 New England Football League All-Star Game is October 14th. And will be played at Wayland High School in Wayland, Massachusetts. Stay tuned for it as we get that confirmed from owner of the NEFL, Stephen Maycock. We will let you know, of course, our social media and NEBN on Facebook, NEBN14 on Twitter, and _E_B_N on Instagram. 1st down, Cobras. Ball is at, let's see, about the 33-yard line. And hands off to Walker. Walker, a nice hole again, and he gets inside the 30, about the 27. That's about a gain of 6, so bring up 2nd down and 4. So what we talk about next week is the 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division Championship game. Meanwhile, the Maritime Conference has 1 game left in the regular season, so they're wrapping that up this week. The Riptide are in Connecticut to take on the Reapers. And next week, the 2023 Maritime Conference postseason will begin. The Bombers will host the Vermont Ravens in Braintree, and the Riptide will host the Reapers in Cranston, Rhode Island. 2nd down for the Cobras. And hands off to Walker, and Walker meets a prowl of Wildcats, and he goes nowhere. A wall was built there by the Wildcats, led by number 77. Zoom in just a little bit here. I've also heard on the official NEFL Players Forum, again, don't quote me on this, folks, the 2023 Maritime Conference Championship game could be played at a neutral site. Normally, obviously, we see one team hosting the Maritime Conference Championship game, whether it be the 1 seed, the 2 seed, or even the 3 seed, depending on who wins in the first round. But there are rumors that the Maritime Conference Championship game on September 30th could be played at a neutral site. Third down for the Cobras. And handoff here to Pena. Pena trying to bust off tackle as he does. Gets an extra couple yards, and let's see what the rest of that. They're saying it's fourth down. And we're going to zoom in here. So let's see what the Cobras do. The Wildcats are 0 for 1 today on fourth down. They were 2 for 3 last week on fourth down. Converted their first two and did not get the last one. We'll zoom out just a little bit and back in, and we're playing with our camera here, folks, trying to get you the best possible view, especially with this lighting affecting our camera here. So it's going to be fourth down, and the Cobras are going for it here. Wildcats 0 for 1. Let's see what the Cobras can do on their first try here on fourth down. 6:39 left and counting here in the first quarter. We are still scoreless. These two teams look to advance to the 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division Championship game. Fourth down for the Cobras. They might have got the Wildcats offside. No flag. Pena hands off. Pena's going to have the first down no matter what. So even if there's no offside against Worcester, there is a first down from Jordan Pena. Let's see where they place the ball. Is at about? Let's check the marker. About the 19-yard line. So the Cobras are now in the red zone. 6 minutes left in the first. Cobras looking to strike, pun intended. Again, bad joke, dad joke. Gotta have one of those in a while. The Cobras looking to strike here first in this 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division Semifinal. The rubber match between these two teams. Again, they met in week 1. Wildcats won here in Middleboro 15-14. And then last week, Cobras got revenge with a 26 win in Worcester. First down, ball is officially at the 20. Walker in motion. They hand off to Walker. That was Census in motion. They hand off to Walker, and he gets a couple yards. That's still about the 11-yard line, it looks like. The second down. Looks like about an 8-yard gain. Looks like the ball is about the 11-yard line. Actually, let's see. It's hard to tell where the ball really is, folks, because they have every 25 yards. You might see behind that light, you see the G. That's essentially the goal line. They have the orange thing every 25 yards. So it's kind of hard to tell where the ball is officially being placed. Especially about the 9-yard line. Second down for the Cobras. That's what we can tell you. It's about the 9-yard line. Second down. Pitches out to Walker. Walker up the middle. And Walker breaking tackles inside the 5 to about the 3. That's going to set up first and goal for the Cobras. And now we're going to zoom in because the Cobras are right there at the goal line. With 4:33 left and counting here in the first. Still scoreless. But again, the Cobras looking to strike, pun intended. All right, to zoom out here just a little bit, get everybody on that camera. And a little more. And there we go. Right into more. Here we go. First and goal for the Cobras. Again, hands off to Walker, and he is met immediately by a couple Wildcats, led by number 34 on the tackle. I bring up second down and goal for the Cobras. Again, by the time this broadcast is uploaded and everything, both semifinal games will be over. We will know who will play in the 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division Championship game. If the Green Jackets win, it's in upstate New York next Saturday night. If the Cobras win and the Warriors defeat the Green Jackets, we'll be back right here, right back here in Middleboro for the championship game. And if somehow the Warriors and the Wildcats both win, the 2023 North Atlantic Division Championship game will be in Worcester. And of course, we will be there for that as well. 3:44 left in the quarter. Second down and goal. We're going to zoom in. Get everybody on the field. And how about that? Best picture you could get. Over his head. Can's going to have to fall on it. This time he's able to. The second time Can is not able to get to a snap. This first time he lost it to the Wildcat defense, but that was a big break there. Now it's going to bring up third down in a minivan. The ball is back around about the 20-yard line. Let's see, third and goal from the 20. Obviously not what the Cobras were hoping to happen, but nonetheless it happened. By the way, we were expecting big storm here in Middleboro. We were thankful once again. Mother Nature has been so good to us this season. Hurricane Lee is just passing us here in Massachusetts as a Category 1 storm. We were looking at wind gusts of up at 52 miles per hour. It's gone down to about 20 miles per hour, so if you do hear any wind, we got a little bit of lee. Third and a minivan. Can. Pumps to the end zone, and it is incomplete. Almost an amazing catch by Paul Census. He's had a few of those this year for the Cobras. But it's going to be fourth down, and now let's see what the Cobras do. They're going to go for it again on fourth down. They're 1 for 1 thus far, and it looks like they are. Can getting the play from his coach. And with 2:26, the clock is still running. The clock should have stopped at the incomplete pass. The clock continuing to run. It's going to be fourth down for the Cobras. Remember last week we first scored the game against these two teams, came at the end of the half, so we could be seeing for the third time this year the Cobras having a scoreless first quarter. Fourth down at the 20-yard line. Can running to his right, throws over the middle, it is caught. And number 50 breaking away and brought down. And I don't think he got enough for the first down, so the Wildcat defense makes a stop. And with 1:46 left, we remain scoreless. We'll be right back. You're watching the New England Football League North Atlantic Division semifinal game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. So the Wildcat offense coming out for their second drive. They're going to start about the 8-yard line. Again, we apologize for the lighting, folks. We hope it doesn't come in post-production. Doesn't really show as it does here. First down, Worcester, ball at the 8. Bushy hands off to Gibbons Perry, cutting to the outside, trying to find a hole. He doesn't find one. And brought down by number 14, leading the way there for the Cobras. We have a minute and a half left here in the first quarter. Number 14, Joseph Mancini, bringing him down on that tackle. On that play, I should say. So bring up second down. The ball is at the 9. So Gibbons Perry really only got a yard on that play. Not much doing there. Again, still scoreless here in Middleboro. The game between the Glens Falls Green Jackets and the Mass Warriors ongoing. We'll look to see if we have a first quarter update when we end our first quarter here in Middleboro. We'll get you an update if possible. And if possible, we can get you an update from the Reapers game against the Riptide out in Connecticut. Stay tuned. Is it back in a little more? Second down and 9 for the Wildcats. We're under a minute left here in the first. Bushy hands off to Gibbons Perry, who has a big hole. And Perry is, yeah, it's just a couple. Good job by the Middleboro defense making a stop there, filling up that hole that was there initially. It's going to be third down and long here for the Wildcats, deep in their own territory. They'll look for big plays. We're under 30 seconds. This might be, if we haven't already seen it, this might be the last play of the first quarter. Well, since the Wildcats are now in their huddle, so let's see if they get this off before the end of the quarter. If not, we're going to go look for that first quarter update from Glens Falls. All right, that's going to do it. End of one here in Middleboro. We're scoreless. We'll be right back for the second quarter. You're watching the New England Football League North Atlantic Division semifinal right here on the New England Broadcast Network. Start of the second quarter, everybody. We are scoreless here in Middleboro, Massachusetts, between the Middleboro Cobras and the Worcester Wildcats. You're watching the New England Football League North Atlantic Division semifinal right here on the New England Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Herr. We're here at Battis Field for this one as on third down, hand up to Gibbons Perry, coming down the sideline. And let's see what they mark it. And they're saying it'll be a first down for the Wildcats as we start the second quarter. No update yet from Glens Falls and the York Green Jackets and the Warriors. The only thing we saw was the Green Jackets posted on Facebook. We're on offense. No scoring update as of yet. So stay tuned. We'll have that for you coming up at halftime. Sorry about the blur, folks. Trying to get rid of that. Zoom out. Back in. Try to get you the best possible view we can here on the New England Broadcast Network, despite, once again, the lighting coming from the lights here at Battisfield. Hopefully it doesn't come when you watch this broadcast later on. So first down for the Wildcats. Ball around the 25. Bushy hands off to Gibbons Perry. And a lot of running here for the Wildcat offense, not much passing. They got out to their top running back. Here to start this game. A short gain there for the Wildcats. And once again, next week, the New England Football League Maritime Conference begin their postseason. The Royal Riptide will host the Connecticut Reapers in the 1-4 matchup. Meanwhile, the New England Bombers will take on the Vermont Ravens in the 2-3. This, here in Middleboro, is the 2-3 matchup in the North Atlantic Division. The 1-4 is the Green Jackets hosting the Warriors. And again, if the Green Jackets lose, one of these teams will host the championship game next weekend. For now, it's second down. Bushy in the shotgun. And he's going to throw. Bushy down the sideline. Has a man wide open, and he overshot him. Intended for Matthew Morrison. Now flag. And they're going to get the Cobras for unnecessary roughness. As Morrison went down on the ground out of bounds, and then the Cobra kind of just jumped on top of him. I don't think that was intentional or on purpose. But they're going to get him 15 yards anyway, and that's going to give the Wildcats a little breathing room here. And so, there's going to be a first down for the Wildcats. 15-yard penalty. 13-15 left here in the half. We're still scoreless, but the Wildcats, who just started at their own 8-yard line on this drive, are now, well, they're driving. Well, no way really to say it. They're driving. And let's see where they place the ball. I don't see where the ball is placed. Still haven't gotten a call, but we do know it's a 15-yard penalty against the Cobras, because they're out near the 35-yard line. Now the ball is placed at the 35-yard line. So how about that? 13-12 and counting here in the half. Still scoreless here at the historic Battisfield in Middleboro, Massachusetts. Cobras and the Warriors meet for the third time this season. They split the season series. The Wildcats won here in Middleboro week 1, 15-14. Cobras got revenge last week in Worcester to close out the regular season with a 20-6 victory. I'm going to zoom out to get everybody, and there we go. So first down for the Wildcats, ball at the 35. Bushy fakes. Pressure. Down he goes. A little miscommunication there, and there is number 34, Thaddeus France, with the sack. A little miscommunication looked like between Bushy and Perry. Looks like Bushy was looking for the handoff, and Perry was on the other side of the football. And so, that's a 6-yard loss there for the Wildcats. So after a 15-yard penalty, they lose 6 more of those yards. It'll be second down at 16. All back at about the 29. We're about at the 12-minute mark here in the first half. Still scoreless. Again, last week we saw these two teams going against each other. We didn't see a score until about 2 minutes left in the first half. So, about the same story we saw last week here tonight. Zoom out, get everybody on this, get everybody in the camera. Second down and 16. Ball at the 29. Bushy throws out to Gibbons Perry, who drops it. Number 27 was signaling he was wide open, but Bushy went to the other side, threw it over to Gibbons Perry, and Perry was able to come down with it. So now, once again, ladies and gentlemen, it will be third down in the minivan. And I love saying that. Shout out to Trey Wingo, and one of the greatest football video games ever created, NFL Tour. 11:22 left first half. We're scoreless, but we have a beautiful night for football. You can tell it's officially becoming the fall season because the wind is picking up and it's getting a lot chillier than we are used to. Obviously, if you're here in New England, you know we had a big heat wave lately. And just as early as last night, temperature started dropping. Third down in a minivan. And a false start. They're going to get the center for a false start, and he knows it. He's smacking himself in the head. He's like, oh, dang. He knows it's on him. And 45 left and counting, first half. So now I'll bring up third down in an SUV. We're upgrading from a minivan to an SUV here. But technically speaking, it'll be third down at 21. 10:33 left in the half, we're scoreless. I'm going to zoom in. So everybody's backing themselves up. So we'll try to get you the best possible view we can. And we do apologize again for the lighting. We hope it doesn't have such a big effect on your broadcasting viewing. Third down and an SUV. Zoom out just a little bit. We're about the 10-minute mark here in the half. Bushy. Pumps going down the sideline. Has a man. It is tipped away. What a play there by Mancini, who had the sack earlier in the game. He breaks up that pass, and it'll be fourth down. And we're sure we'll see a Wildcat punt here with 9:49 counting. And we're going to see our first punt here tonight. And hey, look who it is. It's Nicholas Selig. I told you we'd be talking about him tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And he is the one who's going to be punting here for the Wildcats. Got two guys back deep for the Cobras. Standing around the 35-yard line. And 45-yard line, respectively. Number 30 for the Stades France standing back about his 45-yard line. Looks like Walker's standing back around his 35-yard line. And a short kick. And this one's going to go out of bounds near midfield. Cobras offense comes back when we come back. 8:56 left in the half. You're watching the New England Football League 2023. You're watching the NEFL and NEBN. 8:56 left in the half. We're still scoreless here in Middleboro, Massachusetts. And this can go into sudden death, ladies and gentlemen, because this is a playoff game. We have to have a winner here. First down, Cobras. Can't fakes, throwing deep, has a man wide open. It's Census. Census is going all the way for the touchdown. No flags. Cobras strike first here in this postseason game. On one play. Can to Census. One of the best wide receiver quarterback duos in the NEFL. It's 6-0 Middleboro. Nice throw by Consensus getting away from the defender. Getting all the way for the touchdown. Incredible play there for the Cobra offense. And they strike first. I was just talking about it can go to sudden death. But now we have a score. Of course, we have so much time left. So we have 8:46 left here in the half. And we'll see how this one goes. Now Blackie coming on for the extra point. Kick is good. To his favorite man, Paul Census for the touchdown, and it's 7-0 Cobras. 8:46 left in the half. We'll be right back. You're watching the New England Football League North Atlantic Division Semifinal right here on the New England Broadcast Network. 7-0 Middleboro. One play, one touchdown drive there for the Cobras. Curtis Cannon finds his favorite receiver, Paul Census. Breaks away from his defender for the touchdown. And our first score comes with 8:46 left in the first half. So it didn't take as long as it did last week, where we saw the first score about 2:24 left in the first half. And now the ensuing kickoff. And it's a squib kick here, going to be taken by, that's a live ball. Number 27 picks it up. Now he's going to have to run, and then brought down after just a short kickoff return. Then we're going to turn down this brightness here. Let's see if that affects. Oh no, so the streaming lights from the lights here. But there's a little darker, so not as bright. 8:40 left in the half. Now it's for the Wildcats' turn to come out, see if they can answer. Zoom in here. Zoom in. There we go. Well, let's see. The ball is about the 22-yard line. Maybe 27-yard line. One of those two. It's first down Worcester nonetheless. They're down 7-0 here. Let's see if the Wildcats can answer here. First down, ball at the 27. Bushy hands off to Givens Perry. Trying to find a hole at the middle. Not much doing there for them. That is the third time this season we have seen a one-play, one-touchdown drive. The Wildcats had one, Week 6 against the Vermont Ravens. The Rolling Riptide had one against the same Wildcats. And now the Wildcats on the other, again on the other end of a one-play, one-touchdown drive. 8 minutes left here in the half. To be set, second down, ball is at the 30-yard line. So the ball is at the 27. Gain of 3 there by Givens Perry. It's a chilly night here in Middleboro, but thankfully, once again, we were looking at wind gusts of up at 52 miles per hour on Monday. Went down to about 29 by Wednesday, about 21 yesterday. Now it feels like maybe 10 miles. So thank you, Mother Nature. Bushy, plenty of time here. He's going to roll out. Now pressure coming. Throws incomplete. Givens Perry went to the ground a little too early, trying to catch that pass from Bushy. And it's off the mark. It'll bring up third down here for the Wildcats. Wildcats, for the second straight year, are playing a road playoff game as the number 3 seed. Last year, they fell to the Southern Vermont Storm in Bennington, Vermont. Of course, the Storm not playing here in 2023. They will be back in 2024. Look forward to seeing them make their return. And what the hell? Let's do some promotion here. The Southern Vermont Storm having their first interest meeting, October 13th. Check out the Southern Vermont Storm Facebook page for more information. Third down for the Wildcats. 6:42 left in the half. And then a false start. Number 13 jumped on the snap. And so they're going to back him up 5 yards. It'll be third down and long here for the Wildcats. Down 7-0. 6:35 left here in the half. Again, stay tuned. After halftime, we will get you an update from Glens Falls, New York. In the game between the Green Jackets and the Warriors, being played at Glens Falls High School this week, not at East Field, where the Glens Falls Green Jackets have been playing their home games this season. There we go. Third down and long here for the Wildcats. Ball is at about the 23-yard line. Does it match a little more? There we go. Third and long. Bushy pumps. Rolling out. Over to go. Throws short to Perry. And Perry going backwards. Now spinning away. Coming down the sideline, and then he's going to be knocked out. And it's going to be fourth down for the Wildcats. Just not enough there once again for the Wildcat offense. And let's see what they do. They're going to go. Looks like they're going to punt here with 5:40 left in the half. Nicholas Sell coming out. And so the Wildcats offense stalls once more. So let's see. And now we'll see the Middleboro offense come back out. Roger Dillingham back to return along with Thaddeus France once again on the punt return. Last one, best punt by Seligman, out of bounds or out midfield, around midfield. Well, let's see what happens here on this next punt. Second punt here tonight for the Wildcats. Second punt overall in the game. 5:10 left in the half, and then they're looking for another guy to come in, so they're bringing in Matthew Morrison. Coming on punt team. Second punt of the night, both by the Wildcats. Another high one, and gets this one out. A high punt coming right toward the sideline, and it'll take a bounce at about the 41. That's where the Cobras offense will start their next drive, looking to go up by 7. We'll be right back. You're watching the 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division semifinal game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. Cobras on this next drive looking to go up by 2 scores before the end of the half. First down, Pena coming in motion all over. And another snap! The third one going over Can's head, and he has to get back on top of it once again. That is the third snap here in the first half that has gone over the head of Can. Luckily, once again, he's able to get back on top of this one, but a huge loss there for the Cobras. They started with excellent field position. Ball now back about the 20-yard line. 4:20 left here in the half. That was about a lot. That was a loss of 21 yards. Can you believe it? It's second down and 31. We're going to have to zoom out here just in case we get a big play. Second down and 31. Pena coming in motion. High snap. Hand out to Pena. Pena cutting it to the outside. Has a hole at the middle. Spinning away. Nice run there by Jordan Pena. And he gets to about the 30. So they get about 9 of those guards back. It'll be third down and an SUV. With 3:43 left in the half, the Cobras lead at 7-0. Looking to extend on that lead heading into halftime. I'm going to zoom out. Yeah, we'll get you an update during the start of the second half, if we have one, from the game between the Green Jackets and the Warriors. Winner of this game goes to the 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division Championship game next Saturday night. And if the Green Jackets win, it'll be in Glens Falls. If the Warriors win that game, the championship game will either be right back here at Battisfield or will be at Foley Stadium in Worcester. We'll have to wait and see how that one pans out. For now, the Cobras are facing a very long third down with 3:21 left and counting. And they're saying something about the clock, and now the clock stop it with 3:18 left. The clock, that's the first time anybody said anything about the clock. The clock had run so often here tonight. But now we finally get someone to say, stop the clock. And it has with 3:18 left. And now everybody's moving around. They got a face mask against the Wildcats somehow. I didn't see that. So it will be second down. We're hearing from one of the coaches here in the booth. And they're asking they got to change the markers, and there you go, second down. Pumps, throws, passes, caught. There's Census, and he tries the big way, but Nicholas Selick says, get down. And there's the flag. Selick threw Census to the ground. And so that's going to be another 15 yards against the Wildcats. And again, the clock stops with 2:50 left. Selick threw Census down to the ground after bringing him out of bounds, and that's obviously another unnecessary roughness against the Wildcats. We're going to have to zoom in eventually, find out where the ball will be placed, as we are a little confused up here in the booth with these lights that are just shining down on us, like a message from above or something. 2:50 left in the first half. The Cobras lead 7-0. The ball, let's see, wow. About the 29-yard line. We're going to zoom in, get closer to that ball. Cobras looking to expand on the lead heading into the end of the half. Hawkouts looking to make a stop here. And now a whistle. We got timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. 2:50 left in the first half. Right back. You're watching the NEFL and NEBN. Well, after the timeout, the Cobras have the football. It's first down. Zoom out a little bit. Apologize for letting again, folks. Pitches out to... There's Walker. Walker cut up to the middle. Walker has a hole. One man to beat. And Walker's going to go into the end zone. Yes, touchdown Cobras. Gerard Walker gets into the end zone. And it is now 13-0 Middleboro with 2:35 left in the half. And so the offense scores their second touchdown. Due in part to two 15-yard penalties by the Wildcats, a face mask, and then an unnecessary roughness. And here comes Blackley again for the extra point to make it 14-0. Remember, the Wildcats, they get the ball to start the second half, so if they can score here at the end of the half and then score to start the third quarter, we have a tie game just like that. Oh, as the expression goes, ladies and gentlemen, it's not over until the fat lady sings. And they're going to have a false start or offside here against the Wildcats, I believe. And the kick is good, so they might just decline this one. Doing at 2:35 left here in Middleboro in the first half. It'll be 14-0, and they're going to decline. Yes, Curtis Kent says, yeah, we'll take the extra point. All right, so it's an offside against the Wildcats, but he declined. Extra point is good. Gerard Walker gets into the end zone. It is 14-0 Cobras here with 2:35 left in the half. We'll be right back. You're watching the New England Football League 2023 North Atlantic Division Semifinal right here on the New England Broadcast Network. 14-0 Wildcats. Cobras. Sorry. 14-0 Cobras. 2:35 left in the half. Take one by 27. He has a big hole. Number 27 still going. And there he goes. We're going to zoom in. Number 27 still going. We're going to take the brightness down. And he's going all the way for the touchdown. Wow. What an answer by the Wildcats. Number 27 going all the way. We apologize for the brightness. And now it is 14-6, and that is a big statement again by the Wildcats. 2:21 left in the half. And once again, we're going to see the Cobras offense come back out. And then once again, try to expand on their lead. But first, James Viana, the big man, coming off for the extra point for the Worcester. What a way to answer for if you're the Wildcats. Return the ensuing kickoff for the touchdown. Remarkable. 14-6, now your score. Still have 2:21 left in the half. Viana's kick is good. And now a scuffle and a flag. I'm not sure what happened there, but number 50 is pumped up, taking his helmet off for the Wildcats. And I don't know, it might be on the Cobras inside the center roughness. But nonetheless, it is 14-6. And we'll be right back. You're watching the NEFL right here on NEBN. What an answer for the Wildcats, turning the ensuing kickoff for the touchdown. And it's now 14-7 with 2:20 left in the half. And now a kickoff here by James Viana. This one taken by Dillingham. Roger Dillingham going to take this one. Trying to take it back inside, come back out to the left. And he trips in. There we go. Trips on his own on the field here. We're going to apologize for the brightness again, folks. Trying to make it as clear as possible. Might have actually affected the way the kickoff return looked on camera, but we'll find out later on. 14-7 your score with 2:10 left in the first half. So let's look at the 2-minute warning here. The winner of this game goes to the 2023 North Atlantic Division Championship game, which if the Warriors defeat the Green Jackets out in Glens Falls will be either here in Baddest Field or at Foley Stadium in Worcester, Massachusetts. So it's first down for the Cobras now. Ball at the 32-yard line. Pumps, throws, and incomplete. Intended, looks like for Census, but just out of reach of Census. 2:05 left here in the half. Try to get this brightness going. There we go, a little better. Now the blurriness, we're going to zoom out. Way too bright. All right, just a second here, folks. Sorry about that. A lot of cameras here tonight. Happens a few times. And there you go, much better. And we are officially at the 2-minute warning. 1:56 left here in the half. 14-7, Middleboro Cobras lead the Worcester Wildcats. We'll be right back. You're watching the New England Football League 2023 North Atlantic Division Champion. You're watching the NFL on NEBN. I'll get it right eventually. All right, 2-minute warning. 1:53 left now officially. Cobras lead 14-7. They have a second down here about the 33-yard, at the 33 now the ball is placed. And can hit as he hands it off. And Gerard Walker. And now some extracurriculars between Tim O'Neill and one of the receivers here for the Cobras. A little shoving there after the play. So not much going there for the Cobras. Again, Can got rocked as he handed the ball off to Dillingham. Now Pena's in the backfield. Can in the shotgun here on third down. 1:08 and counting here in the half. Match a little bit. There we go. Third down. Can fakes. Going down the sideline. There he is again. It's Census who makes the catch. And he's still going. Census finally brought down deep into Wildcat territory to about the 22. Clock stop with 50 seconds left. Another big play there for Curtis Can. And Paul Census. Census went down after making the catch, got right back up. He got an extra few yards out there. Clock stop with 50.4 seconds left. 14-7, the Cobras lead the Wildcats. They're looking to expand on that lead once again here at the end of the half. They were able to do that last time out as Dillingham scored a touchdown. And then the Wildcats turned the ensuing kickoff for a touchdown to close the gap in half. So the Cobras once again look to make it a 2-score game here, heading into the locker room. Can. Rose pass is caught by number 15, and he is hit immediately by number 0. And another timeout is called with 40.4 seconds, so that one took exactly 10 seconds off the clock. So we have a number 15 on our roster here. We have another roster here for the Cobras. They give us another one because obviously the one that we have is not have everybody's name. So let's check that one while we have a second. Pass call number 15, that is Orlando Franco. That's him and O'Neal got into a little scuffle before that big play to Census. .4 seconds left here in the half. The Cobras lead the Wildcats 14-7 in this North Atlantic Division semifinal game. Now the substitutions here for the Wildcats. The ABA on NEBN debuts October 28th as the 4-1-3 Elite host the Maxwells at the Springfield. Then Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield. Tip-off set for 7 p.m. Eastern. Game be broadcast right here on the New England Broadcast Network. Second down here for the Cobras. Can. Throws over the middle, tipped! And almost caught there. Number 83 was in the vicinity for the Cobras. But lucky that was intercepted. And now Malone Jean Charles coming off limping for the Wildcats. That's another loss there for Worcester. One of their top guys there on defense. He recovered the fumble earlier in this game. And the snap went over Can's head. Aaron Todman was the 10 receiver for the Cobras. Ball was tipped. And the ball almost went to him. Just a little bit. It'll bring up third down here. And another whistle. Stoppage of play here. I'm not sure for what. We're going to zoom out just a little bit. Best possible view. 14-7 is your score. The Cobras lead the Wildcats. 35.1 seconds left here in the half. A beautiful night for football. A little chilly. We are getting to the end of the summer. By this time next week, it will be the first day of fall. Or autumn, whichever you like to call it. Or spooky season, as other people like to call it as well. But for now, it is still summer. And for now, it is third down for the Cobras. Can. Hands off to Walker, and Walker goes nowhere. Wrapped up by Nick Selig, another play. And the clock continuing to run here. So the Wildcats make a stop here on third down. Bring up fourth down. And now we have a whistle timeout by the Cobras with 20.2 seconds left. It is fourth down. And the question is, will the Cobras kick the field goal or will they try to go for it here on this play? We're about to find out. They have a timeout on the field. 20.2 seconds left. It is fourth down. And this would be a big stop for the Wildcat defense. They'll have a few seconds left, and I believe they still have all three of their timeouts. So they'll be able to potentially do something here and have a chance to score before the end of the half. So again, this game has been all over the place. Kind of like the game last week. It was kind of all over the place at the end of the half. We'll see what the Cobras do here. And I hear music, so hope they pause that there in a moment. Or hopefully I'm talking over the music. We're not going to pause because we can keep it here with you at the end of the half here. And the Cobras are going for it here on fourth down. 20.2 seconds left. Can. Plenty of time. To the end zone. Incomplete. Wildcat defense makes the stop with 14.9 left. And the Worcester offense will come back out with, I believe they still have 3 timeouts. And they're going to have a chance to do something here potentially before the end of the half. Let's see what they can do, unless they decide to take a knee. Because they do get the ball to start the second half, so that actually might be what they're going to do here. They might just take a knee and head into the locker room with the one-score game. Well, look to get you an update from Glens Falls, New York at the start of the second half. So stay tuned for that. See how that goes. Sorry about the camera, folks. And it looks like Bushy is... Doesn't look like he's going to take a knee. And now it does. And that's what he does. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the first half here in Middleboro. The Cobras lead the Wildcats 14-7. We'll be back for this halftime show right after this. You're watching the New England Football League 2023 North Atlantic Division Semifinal right here on the New England Broadcast Network. I'm welcoming you back inside our broadcast with everybody. I'm Stephen Herr. The Middleboro Cobras lead the Worcester Wildcats 14-7 at halftime here in the 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division Semifinal. Cobras got out to a 14-0 lead as the first touchdown came as Curtis Can found his favorite receiver Paul Sensis for a long touchdown. The second one came from Gerard Walker, who scored on a nice touchdown run. And on the ensuing kickoff after that second touchdown, the Wildcats returned it all the way for the touchdown to cut the lead to 7. The Cobras had a chance at the end of the second half to expand on their lead, but unfortunately they weren't able to do so. So we sit here at a one-score game. Wildcats get the ball to start the second half, which starts right now. What an honor here as 2 of the best to ever wear a Middleboro Cobra uniform are inducted into the Middleboro Cobras Hall of Fame here tonight at halftime. Second half between the Cobras and the Wildcats coming up right after this. Start of the second half, everybody. The Middleboro Cobras lead the Worcester Wildcats 14-7. You are watching the New England Football League 2023 North Atlantic Division Semifinal here on the New England Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Herr. We are here this weekend at Battis Field in Middleboro, Massachusetts. Had a special honoree at halftime as 2 former Cobras went into the Cobra Hall of Fame. And during that ceremony, the Wildcats are doing a little chant to pump themselves up. The Cobras are now saying they're taking that personally. So let's see what they do in the second half. Givens Perry started the second half with a big return. Break it tackles to the 45. What a run there by Xander Givens Perry. We're going to take the brightness down here, ladies and gentlemen. I did realize that the lighting is a little issue. Not that much of an issue, but as you can see, the lights are coming down on the field. They are on the broadcast, so we hope you are able to enjoy this regardless of those lights. We got an exciting game here. It's 14-7, and the Wildcats offense is out there, and they have a chance to tie this game here. By the way, an update from Glens Falls, New York. The Glens Falls Green Jackets lead the Mass Warriors 13-7 at halftime. Owner Stephen Maycock has been kicked out of the game, but we will not get into that because that has not anything to do with the game of football. Well, it does, but it doesn't. If you want to see what happened, go to watch this live in the official NEFL Players Forum, because he went live as soon as he got kicked out. But here we have first down Wildcats at the 45. Bushy hands off to Givens Perry. Perry had a nice hole up the middle into Cobra territory to about the 48. Had about a gain of 7 there. So once again, during that ceremony, we saw here in Middleboro, Wildcats doing their pre-second half chant, and we heard a lot of tick tick boom from the other sideline, and the Cobras are saying, take that personal right now. And so we'll see if the Cobras do indeed take that personal. We will find out here. Right now it is second down and 3 from the 48. And you can hear the defense chants from both the stands and the sideline. Bushy throws a short pass. It is incomplete. Intended for number 13. Unable to... That ball is just a little too low and hit the ground before he can get his hand on it. Clock stopped before... Well, it is actually clock running. 14 minutes and counting here in the third. Wildcats lead... Cobras lead, 14-7. A chilly night here in Middleboro, but at least there's no rain and no heavy winds like we were expecting. Third down and 8 here for the Wildcats. Looking to tie this game here to start the second half. Bushy fakes, throw, short pass caught by number 13 down the sideline, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. Let's see if we see a flag. No flag, so it's going to be, let's check the marker. First down. Big play there for the Wildcats. They get the first down. Now they're going no huddle. They're trying to get the Cobras offsides. Cobras getting their guys off the field here, trying to avoid a 12-man penalty. And the Wildcats have it about the 41-yard line. Bushy hands off to Perry. And Perry is met immediately by a group of Wild Cobras. And the way there is their number 44. So Wildcats get the first down, and then they try the no huddle, and they get nothing on that one. By the way, we also have an update from Connecticut. I believe the game was played in New Haven, Connecticut, or East Haven. It was the East Haven, Connecticut. The Baron and Riptide defeated the Connecticut Reapers tonight, 52-6. We will see those two again next week as the 2023 Maritime Conference playoffs begin. And those two teams will meet at Cranston Stadium in Cranston, Rhode Island, outside of Providence. Second down, about 9 here for the Wildcats. And hear the chant, defense from the sideline. Bushy throws, and a pass is incomplete, out of the hands once again. There is actually number 19, Marshall Hughes. First time we're calling his name tonight. First time he was targeted. Obviously, I'm seeing a lot of passing here from Bushy tonight. Covering this team in 2022, we saw a lot of passing from Bushy. He had at least 30 touchdown passes in 2022. But here tonight, not much going, really. Not much. And so, a thick third down here for both sides. Cobras looking to make a stop. Wildcats, once again, looking to tie this game here in the third quarter. We have 11:42 left in the third. Number 27, who scored the only touchdown for the Wildcats on a kickoff. Coming outside, we have 3 receivers. The bottom of your screen, third down for the Wildcats. Bushy. Pressure, it's going to roll out. And down he goes. Flag thrown at the end of the play. Let's see, let's check the penalty. This one might be... Check the marker. Clock stop at 11:15 left here in the third. And it's a hold against the Wildcats. Penalty declined. It'll be fourth down. And the Wildcats are now back in their own territory at the 45-yard line. That's the ball plays. That's where the ball is placed right now. Let's see if they move it. And they don't move it. They keep the ball right where it is. So let's see what fun with the marker is here. We can't even see it here in real life. Forget about it being on camera. We do. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Now we see it. It is fourth down, and what happened? Honestly. Fourth down and forever here for the Wildcats. They're going to go for it. Oh, no, they're punting. Nicholas Sugg is out there to punt. We saw Roger Delling return a punt a few weeks ago against the Rhode Island Riptide, and this kick will not be returned. It goes out of bounds about the 30-yard line. Cobras coming back out. Looking to expand on this lead. 10:32 left in the third. We'll be right back. You're watching the 2023 North Atlantic Division Championship game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. 10:33 left in the third. 14-7, the Middleboro Cobras lead the Worcester Wildcats in this 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division Semifinal here on the New England Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Irv. We are at Battis Field in Middleboro, Massachusetts. First down for the Cobras. Hands off to, looks like Jordan Pena. It is. Pena breaking tackles. And Pena has a big hole. There he goes. Jordan Pena down the sideline. One man to beat. And still going. What a run here by Pena. Still going down near the goal line. And he is short. But what a run there by the All-Star. Wow. Big play there for the Cobra offense. They're going to have first and goal near the 1-yard line. What a run for Jordan Pena. Not only did he make a big run down the sideline, he was able to bust off a defender. And that defender was Nicholas Selig, who's proven to be one of the better defenders here for the Wildcats this season. Complete stiff-arm Selig on his way. Then dragged a few more Wildcats down inside the 5. What a run. Absolutely incredible, ladies and gentlemen. It sets up 1st and goal about the 1 yard line. Cobras in the driver's seat to expand on this lead. Wildcats fans here in Middleboro cheering for their team. Pena is brought down at the 1. What a play there by the Wildcat defense, making a stop. So it'll be 2nd and goal. It looks like number 14 was in there for the tackle for the Wildcats. Pick up 2nd down and goal. Again, the Cobras looking to expand on their 14-7 lead here. We have 9:16 left here in the 3rd quarter. A chilly night in Middleboro, but thankfully Hurricane Lee has not been a factor at all. No heavy winds. Not during the game anyway. We had some pregame. No rain at all. So thank you once again, Mother Nature. We really appreciate you making this a wonderful night for football as we end the 30th season here for the New England Football League. Of course, we have a few games left, but you get the point. 2nd and goal. Ball is at the 1 yard line. Walker in the backfield. Pena coming in motion. Can't hand it off to Walker. Walker is met again. And a loss there. Number 59 coming in here. Along with number 26, there's Al Price. And a big 3rd down. All of a sudden, it's 3rd down and goal for the Cobras. Out inside the foot. Actually at the 5 yard line. So they've lost 4 yards on that carry. And this is a big play here for both sides. Cobras looking to expand on the lead. Wildcats looking to make another stop like they did at the end of the half to keep this a 14-7 game. It is 3rd and goal at the 5. 8:06 left 3rd quarter. Let's see what happens here. Curtis Can in the shotgun. Wildcats fans cheering for the defense. Pena in motion. Hand out to Pena. Pena to the outside. Pena is low signal yet. He's in for the touchdown. Touchdown Cobras. Jordan Pena, the all-star, getting into the end zone. And it is 20-7 in favor of Middleboro. And now Pena pumping up this crowd here in Middleboro as he scores on a 3rd down and goal after the big run on the first play on the draw of the drive. And now it will be Blackley to come on for the extra point. Because 21-7 with clock is stopped with 7:49 left. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, that is why Jordan Pena is headed to the 2023 NEFL All-Star Game on October 14th. Blackley's kick is up, and it is good. What a run by Jordan Pena. He finishes it off with the touchdown. It is 21-7 with 7:49 left in the 3rd. We'll be right back. You're watching the 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division Semifinal right here on the New England Broadcast Network. One of the Cobras here on the sideline said it was deja vu, and it kind of is. Last week's final score was 20-6, and now here it's 21-7, so it's not that much difference. Of course, the only difference is we are halfway through the 3rd quarter. 26 was the final score last week, and a squib kick here by the Cobras taken by number 84. Breaks some tackles into Cobra territory, and a nice return there. Ball at about the 45-yard line, and that's where the Wildcat offense will come out. And now Shaquille Agbanya, number 31 for the Wildcats, talking his trash. And the coaches for the Cobras tell him not to worry about it. And Agbanya continues to talk as Robert Baldwin says get him, just head back to the Wildcats sideline. So again, last week, the Cobras defeated the Wildcats 20-6. Here with 7:45 left in the 3rd, it's 21-7. For the first half, it kind of looked like we might be seeing the same game we saw last week, because the first score of the game came in toward the end of the first half here tonight, just like it did last week in Worcester. Again, the latest update we have from Glens Falls, New York. The Green Jackets lead the Warriors 13-7 at halftime. If the Green Jackets win, they'll host a championship game against one of these two teams next Saturday night. First down, Bushy hands off to Givens Perry, and Perry is wrapped up after about a yard, maybe 2 on that one. And brought down by number 9, it looks like, for the Cobras. So bring up 2nd down. And now number 51 limping here for the Cobras. Let's see how long he can stay in it. Now we have the defense chance, obviously, once again. Trying to get this crowd pumped up. You might hear the stomping here on the bleachers, which, again, these Cobras, they love this. They love their team. These fans love these Cobras here. They really do. I tell you that much. Trying to get rid of this blur I'm seeing here. Much better. Now it's very dark, so try to get the brightness up. And there we go. Like that. Bushy pumps, throws on the sideline, intercepted! Pass is intercepted by Thaddeus France, who is rocked. And the flag coming after Thaddeus France with the interception. And now the Cobras have a chance with 6:53 left in the third to really take control and be in the driver's seat to head to the championship game next weekend. They're going to tack on 50 more yards after France was rocked going out of bounds after the interception. So the Cobras offense is going to have some pretty good field position following the penalty. I'm surprised there was no extracurricular activity after the play. Like the Cobras said to start the second half, they took that. They're doing their ceremony for the two guys that were in the Hall of Fame, and the Cobras and the Wildcats were doing some sort of pregame or second half pre-chant or something, and they said, "Take that personal." Well, I think it's safe to say Thaddeus France just took that very personal as he intercepts Bushy, and the Cobras offense is back out here. They're at the ball at the Wildcat 40-yard line. They are 21-7 with 6:53 left in this third quarter. A score here could put the Cobras in the driver's seat to head to the championship game next week. Cobras looking to win their 12th championship in franchise history. First down here at the 40. Can pitches out to Walker. Walker cutting inside, and he is met. Nice hit there by Malone Gene Charles. It looks like it is number 25 making that stop. Saw Gene Charles look like he was a little shaken up earlier in the game, but he's back out there. He watches his Worcester Railers hockey. Shout out to Neil Everett for the quotes. By the way, Worcester Railers season begins October 21st, a week before the ABA season. Get your tickets now for the Worcester Railers, railershc.com. Season opener October 21st, a beautiful Saturday night at the DCU Center in Worcester, Massachusetts. I will be visiting my grandparents that weekend, so I will not be there. But you all should go anyway. Second down for the Cobras. Ball at the 39. So only a gain of 1. Can. Short. Throws. Pass. Caught. Dillingham with the grab. Cutting inside. We're going to zoom in. Roger Dillingham giving the peace sign as he walks into the end zone. Touchdown Cobras. Roger Dillingham with the touchdown, but there is a flag. Let's check the flag. It might be a taunting penalty. I'm not sure because you did see Roger Dillingham III give the peace sign on his way to the end zone. Well, let's check the marker. If it stands, Cobras go up by 20. Refs will discuss this one. If it's good, it's Can's second touchdown pass of the night. He only had one last week in their win against the Wildcats in Worcester. And you see a few Wildcats pointing. This one is going against the Cobras. And so I think they're going to take that touchdown away. No official signal yet. 5:50 left in the third. Cobras are 21-7. And it is a foul against the Cobras. So take away the touchdown. And as John Madden once said in Madden NFL 2007, penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. It's not really killing the Cobras, but they just lost the touchdown. And it was a nice touchdown, if I do say so myself. Roger Dillingham caught the pass, cut to the outside, and gave the peace sign because he knew he was going to score on that play. But now instead it will be first down. Ball is at the 15-yard line. Cobras once again looking to go up 3 scores. Can't check in the play. Get back to the huddle. We'll get you an update at the end of the third quarter, if there is one, from the Glens Falls Green Jackets game against the Mass Warriors. Again, the final from East Haven, Connecticut. The Rolling Island Riptide defeated the Connecticut Reapers tonight, 52-6, in the final game of the 2023 New England Football League regular season. The regular season now officially over. First down for the Cobras at the 15. Gann. Pumps. And down he goes. There he is again, the big man. Malone Gene Charles with the sack. And the Wildcat defense looking to make another big stop here as Pena comes off the field. Well, he might be hurt. Dillingham coming back in for the Cobras, and it's going to be second down and long. 5:20 left in the third. It's still 14-7 or 21-7. Cobras looking to expand on their lead. Wildcats, they're making some big plays here on defense. Can't deny them that. They have done a great job here on defense. Just get a couple big plays. Second down and long for the Cobras. Ball is back at the 30. So that was a loss of 15 on the sack. Can hands off to Dillingham, who takes down the pit on the end around. He gets to about the 20, a gain of 10. And now Dillingham is down, and that is a big loss for the Cobras if he is hurt. Dillingham is down. He's taking his helmet off. This is not a good sign for the Cobras. We'll be right back, right here in the New England Broadcast Network. Good sign here. You see Roger Dillingham the third walking off under his own. He needs a little help getting off. Looks like he might have hurt his shoulder, looks like. We'll see if he comes back in this one. For now, we go back to the action. Sorry about the blur, folks. Zoom in a little bit. Might zoom out again. A little bit. There we go. So, it'll be third down and long here for the Cobras, looking to expand on their 21-7 lead with 4:26 and counting here in the third. Pena coming in motion. Hands off to Pena. Finds a hole at the middle, but he's going to be short of the first down. And once again, decision time here for Middleboro. Where'd they go for? It looks like Can is going to talk to head coach Justin Pike. And it looks like the Cobras, once again, are going to go for it here on fourth down. We've hit the 4-minute mark in the third quarter. The score 21-7. The Cobras lead the Wildcats. Oh, it's 4th and 14 according to the PA announcer. So again, the Wildcats, this will be a big stop for them as they trail by 14. Looking to come back in this one and advance to the championship game next Saturday night. Again, if the Warriors come back and defeat the Green Jackets, one of these teams will host the championship game next Saturday night. Either here at Battis Field or out at Foley Stadium in Worcester. But for now, it's fourth down and 14. Can steps up, throws, end zone, has a man. It's incomplete. Senses had it for a second, and it went through his hands. And so the Wildcat defense makes a stop. We'll see their offense when we come back. You're watching the New England Football League 2023 North Atlantic Division Semifinal right here on the New England Broadcast Network. Bad news for the Middleboro Cobras. We just got word. Roger Dillingham III is done for the night. He will not return to this football game. First down, Worcester. Bushy throws over the middle and incomplete. Intended for, it looks like his tight end. Number 27, that's the running back. Running back fell on that one. Bushy thrown in again. Was picked off by Thaddeus France on the last drive. Luckily, the Wildcat defense was able to make a stop on fourth down and 14. So Roger Dillingham once again done for the day. That's a big loss for this Cobra offense. But for now, it's the Cobra defense looking to make a stop. Wildcats with 2:30 left in the third, looking to come back down 21-7. It's second down and 10. Bushy pumps, throws, passes, caught. And there's Hughes, Marcel Hughes with the grab. And it's going to be, let's see, it should be third down. It's a nice gain there for Wildcats, and it will be third down. We're going to zoom in to get everybody. 2 minutes left here in the third. 21-7, the Cobras lead the Wildcats. Both teams looking to advance to next week's North Atlantic Division Championship game, which, if the Green Jackets win, will be in Glens Falls, New York. And if the Warriors somehow pull off the win, one of these teams will host that championship game next Saturday night. Either here at Battis Field in Middleboro or at Foley Stadium in Worcester. We're going to zoom out just a little bit on this third down. Big third down for both sides. Bushy fakes, throws, pass caught, a short gain. And it looks, by the sound of it, sounds like it's going to be a 4th down here for the Wildcats. 1:25 left, 3rd quarter. Let's check the marker. Can't not see the marker anywhere. I believe it's 4th down, though. We do believe it's 4th down. And a whistle. Now they're looking to place the ball correctly. But they're about the 29-yard line. Gonna zoom in. It is 4th down and 5, and the Wildcats are going for it. We are in the final minute here in the 3rd. And now, put our camera. Thaddeus Francis going back. And Xander Givens-Perry is in punt formation. So it's one of those plays where, what is going on? That's what we ask. What is happening right now? 4th and 5. And, oh, it's a fake. Perry's going to run. And, I don't think he got it. Matthew Morris is saying it's 1st down Worcester, but let's see. I don't think that he got it. I think the Cobras made the stop. And it looks like they did. And so the Cobras defense makes the stop. 27.7 seconds left. We'll keep it here with you here to end the 3rd quarter. Might get one more play in. Cobras up 21-7 are now. If you're the Wildcats, you're a little worried because you're about to head into the 4th quarter. And if the Cobras take a 3-score lead, they're in the driver's seat to win this football game. So you're a little worried if you're the Wildcats right now. You need your defense to make a big stop here. 27.7 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Cobras have the ball about the 32-yard line. 1st down at the 32. And hands off to Walker. And Walker has a hole at the middle. And still going down to the 25. I was looking at the 25-yard line. That's about a gain of 7. And that, ladies and gentlemen, should be the end of the 3rd quarter. Oh, now we have a man down. So we stop the clock with 9.9 seconds left. I can't see who it is. He's grabbing his leg. And he has his hands in his face. And that's Walker. So we just lost Roger Dillingham to injury. And now Walker's down. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching the NEFL on NDBN. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I call sportsmanship. As Walker is carried off the field by his teammates. That is not a good sign for the Cobras, who've already lost Roger Dillingham III to injury. So we're hoping the best there for both Dillingham and Walker. Cobras have now lost 2 of their top men here. No matter what, it's offense or defense. They've lost 2 of their guys. And that, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to end the 3rd quarter. Middleboro Cobras lead at 21-7 over the Worcester Wildcats. Get ready for an action-packed 4th quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching the New England Football League 2023 North Atlantic Division semifinal game right here on the New England Broadcast Network. Start of the 4th quarter, everybody. Middleboro Cobras lead the Worcester Wildcats 21-7, trying to get the brightness down. And Can pitches out to number 34, who trips up. So once again, we just lost, or the Cobras just lost, I should say. They lost 2 of their top guys here in this game. Roger Dillingham III went down, and now they've lost Gerard Walker, one of their 2 star running backs. And now we have another Cobra down. Looks like one of the old linemen. And he is going to be able to get up under his own power. That is Jonathan Queen. I know that one. Number 76. We don't talk much about our own linemen, but I do know Jonathan Queen is number 76 for the Cobras. And he gets up under his own power. So we are in the 4th quarter. The Cobras with the football in a 21-7 lead, looking to clinch their spot in the 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division Championship game. Try saying that 5 times fast, folks. I can barely say it 1 time fast. They ring up. It's 3rd down here, by the way. So another big 3rd down here. Wildcats defense was able to make a stop on the last series. Trying to do it here again. Get their offense the ball back. Down by 14. Bryant's down. Trying to get to the best possible view. And they end off the 34. And he is still going. What a run here. Wow. Breaking tackles. It's going to be 4th down, but what a run there for number 34. That was incredible. Let's see what the Cobras do here. It is 4th down. Blackley has not been out there to kick a field goal yet. He kicked all the extra points. And now he comes out for the field goal. So, for the first time, see Colby Blackley coming out for, looks like he's going to kick a field goal here. This is going to be a long one. Ball is at about the 28-yard line. This is going to be a 45-yard field goal for Colby Blackley, who looks to make this a 3-score game here in the 4th quarter for the Cobras. Nope, I was mistaken. Cobras go for it. So, here we go. Big 4th down. Ball's at the 28. 13 counting here in the 4th. Big 4th down for both sides. Ken throws, caught. And they'll finally blow the whistle. Let's see if it's enough for a 1st down or not. That's again by number 6. Let's see if they give him the 1st. And they don't. The Wildcat defense makes the stop. And it is 1st down Worcester. They're going to get the ball. Let's see where they place the ball. 12:51 left in this ball game. So that was a big stop for the Wildcat defense, the one they desperately needed, down by 14. So if they gave up a touchdown there on that Cobra drive, could have been costly for the Wildcats. They put ice on the knee of Roger Dilliam. No, Gerard Walker. Number 33. Again, got those numbers mixed up the first time around. They put ice on the knee of Gerard Walker. Has his leg laying out on one of those camping chairs, a black camping chair. So we wish him the best and hope for his full, speedy recovery, of course. 1st down, Worcester. Bushy, hand out to Perry. Perry is brought down after a couple yards there. Once again, if the Green Jackets defeat the Warriors tonight out in Glens Falls, New York, they will host the championship game next Saturday night. One of these teams will head to upstate New York. If the Warriors win, the Warriors will either come here to Battisfield for the championship game, or we'll go to Worcester at General Foley Stadium for the championship game next Saturday night. 2023 New England Football League Maritime Conference begins their postseason next week as well. 2nd down, Bushy pumps, throws, pass caught by Morrison. His first grab of the game. He doesn't get much, though. Immediately brought down. 12 minutes left in this one. And let's see if they give him the 1st. I don't think they will. Well, let's see. They don't. It is 3rd down. And now the ref's signaling 1st down. So we got two different things going on here. DeMarco reads 3rd down. The ref signals 1st down. Regardless, the ball is at about the 30-yard line. That's all we know. 11.5 left. Bushy hands out to Perry. Perry up the middle. What a hit there. And dad joke, bad joke. 7 on 7 right there. As number 7 for the Cobras absolutely rocks Givens Perry. Bringing him down after just a couple yards. And now the marker reads 1st down. 11 minutes left in the game. And the Wildcats need to get moving here. Down by 2 scores. And winner of this game advances to the New England Football League North Atlantic Division Championship game next Saturday night. Winner goes home. 1st down, Worcester. About the 38-yard line. Bushy going up top, has a man. Wide open, it's caught. And a big play there for the Wildcats. It's Morrison again. Big first down inside the 25. And that's the play the Wildcats needed here on offense, down by 14 with 10.5 left. And now they're going to hurry it up here. Ball about the 23-yard line. Big play there for Matthew Morrison. First down, Worcester. We're going to zoom out. Pushing hands out to Perry. Perry up the middle. Busting tacklers going down inside the 20, about the 18-yard line. So about a gain of 5 or 6 on that one. We'll zoom in again. 9:50 and counting here in this game. Wildcats down by 14. So this is a drive where they need to score a touchdown, or they'll be packing up, ready to go home for the offseason. Apologize for the blur, folks. Trying to fix that here. Then again, it might just be me, because every time I go back and look at the replays, it doesn't look too blurry as it does as I'm recording these games. So that's a good thing for sure. Zoom out a little bit. Second down for the Wildcats. Bushy steps up to the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown, Worcester. And number 13 with the touchdown. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a one-score game. It's 21-13 here in the fourth. That's exactly what the Wildcats needed to do. Get into the end zone this drive. It is now 21-14. James Viana going to come out for the extra point, make it 21-14. And this next drive is going to be huge for both sides. The Cobras looking to chew up some clock, get maybe even a field goal. Could put this game away for the Cobras. Wildcats, they played well on defense here, outside of giving us some big plays. So if their defense makes a stop, we could be headed for a tie game here in the end. Headed to overtime in the postseason. How about that? And the flag looks like they make it a false start, and they are a false start against the Wildcats on the extra point. Cobras once led 14-0. Had a chance to go up by 3 scores. Aren't able to, and now we have a one-score game here in Middleboro. So like I said, get ready for an action-packed fourth quarter. We still have 9-10 left here in this fourth quarter. Get ready for it could be an exciting finish here in Middleboro for all we know. We'll have to stay tuned to find out. I do apologize, folks. I wasn't able to get a score update from Glens Falls, so stay tuned to the official NEFL Players Forum for the final score from Glens Falls, or follow the Green Jackets on Facebook, as we're going to have an offside. Kick by Viana is... looks like it's good. And another offside against the Wildcats. So back up another 5 yards. A nice kick there by Viana, despite it being called off. So we're going to have to zoom out now here on the extra point. I never think I had to do that before. I know I have to do that for a few plays, obviously. But to have to zoom out on an extra point is something new to me. Ball is, let's see, is about the 15-yard line. So this is a 32-yard, so this is an NFL extra point right now. This is a 32-yard extra point. Come from James Viana, an all-star in 2022. High snap, kick is blocked. And that is a crucial missed extra point here for the Wildcats, and still going, finally brought down. And now extracurriculars. Seen a couple guys, and that's going to bring, let's see if it brings up any penalties. Well, while the smoke clears, a big mix extra point for the Wildcats. It's 21-13 in favor of the Cobras with 9-10 left. We'll be right back. You're watching the 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division Semifinal right here on the New England Broadcast Network. And that kickoff is going to go all the way to the 6-yard line to be picked up by the Cobras. And he won't get much there. Get out to about the 12-yard line, so not the best starting field position for the Cobras. But with 9:08 left and an 8-point lead, they'll look to chew up the clock and get into the end zone to put this. That would ultimately put this one away. If they can get into the end zone here, a field goal might do it with an 8-point lead. But obviously, the Cobras will be looking for a touchdown here to close this game out and head to the 2023 North Atlantic Division Championship game. A ball again about the 12-yard line. We have 9:08 left in this game. 21-13. The Cobras lead the Wildcats. We're going to zoom in here. They're too far away from us. There we go. That's perfect. Again, we apologize for the lighting, folks. It's not as bad as I had thought, but it's still pretty bad. We do hope you enjoy this broadcast regardless. I'm Stephen Err. Stay tuned next week. We don't know where we'll be just yet. We could be headed to the North Atlantic Division Championship game for all we know in New York. The first time we visit upstate New York. We could be in Braintree or we could be in Cranston for the Maritime Conference postseason as they kick that off next week. For now, first down, Cobras at the 12-yard line. Hands off to Pena. Pena up the middle. A nice hole for Jordan Pena. And he gets a nice gain to about the 20-yard line, a gain of 8. And now a flag. That's going to be unnecessary roughness against the Wildcats after the play. So the Wildcats now kicking themselves with penalties. And number 5 for Worcester, he knows that his team is killing themselves with these penalties. With 8:58 left in this game. And that's going to help the Cobras. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness against the Wildcats, and a first down for the Cobras. There you go. As signified by our referee. And to zoom out just a little bit. Now we'll see where they place the football. Oh, there's the football. I thought the ref over there was picking up the football. He picked up the flag. Ball is at the 35-yard line. First down, Middleboro, 8:50 and counting. Everybody coming into your screen. Mouch slate. Here we go. Perfect. First down, Cobras at the 35. And a handoff to Pena. That's going to be an offside. That's a free play. Pena at the middle. Almost broke one by Robert Baldwin coming in on the tackle, but that's an offside against Worcester. So the play will stand. Penalty will be declined, and now Baldwin talking his smack to the Cobra sideline. A nice run there by Jordan Pena. He almost broke it, but Robert Baldwin was able to make the nice tackle to stop potentially what could have been a touchdown and the ending of this game. Number 0 jumped just a little early. Now Justin Pegg looking to talk to the referee, but they're gonna decline that penalty. So it'll be second down. And we'll zoom out just a little bit. 8:27 left in this game. The Cobras lead the Wildcats 21-13 here on the New England Football League 2023 North Atlantic Division Semifinal. Here on the New England Broadcast Network, I'm Stephen Err. We're here at Battisfield in Middleboro, Massachusetts. That'll be second down and short here for the Cobras after the nice run by Pena. Ball is at the 43-yard line. Hands off to Pena again. Pena is wrapped up. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. And there's number 0 again on the tackle for Middleboro. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. A big third down here coming up for both sides. Wildcats defense looking to make a stop here with 7.5 left in the game. They make a stop to get their offense the ball back. Can't talk tonight. They can make this a tie game with the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And here we go. It's a big third down for both sides. Third and short. And then again, a handoff to Pena, and he's stuffed. Cobras looking for a penalty and offside against the Wildcats. They're not going to get it. But now the refs are signaling that actually Pena got the first down. And another ref is signaling first down for the Cobras. And with 6:40 left, that's a big first down for Middleboro. Looking to continue to chew up this clock, and now the crowd is getting into it. They know that's a big first down. Marker reads fourth down, but 2 referees have said it is a first down for the Cobras. And we're actually gonna get. Looks like we're gonna get a measurement here to see if this is a first down or if it's just short. Well, let's see. Should be very close here. It's fourth down, or the question is it fourth down or is it first down? Let's get the chain gang out. 6:30 left in this one. This is a big call here for both sides, because if the Cobras get the first down, they can continue to run out this clock, and they can force the Wildcats to start using their timeouts. Let's get the marker. Let's see. It is inches away. Let's see. Let's get the call here in a moment. It is right there. We might need an index card. That's how close it is. And they say it is Cobra first down. 6:30 left, 21-13. A huge first down for the Cobras. And that was by the slimmest of margins. By a thread of hair. They're calling it first down Middleboro. Ball at the 44.5-yard line. And now the Cobras can run the football, force the Wildcats to use their 3 timeouts here. That or the Wildcats can save those timeouts and hope their defense makes a stop. First down, Middleboro. Ball is at the 44.5-yard line. Cobras, the Wildcats fans here from Worcester are cheering for their defense. And Dillingham back in the game. He's going to get the handoff and out flag. They got a call. Looks like a false start, but we're glad to see that Roger Dillingham is back in the game for the Cobras. That's a big get for them. No sight right now of Gerard Walker, but we had gotten initial word that Roger Dillingham was out for the game. But we're glad so it's weird to see that he is back out there. And now he's heading back toward the sideline. And it looks like he tried to come back out for the game, but now just doesn't look like it's going to happen. And we're under 6 minutes left here in this game. 21-13, the Cobras lead the Wildcats. Winner goes to the 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division Championship game next Saturday. Will it be here? Will it be in Worcester? Or will it be in Glens Falls, New York? We're about to find out very soon. 1st and 15, ball back at the 40. Chance is coming from the crowd. And Can is going to have to run. A miscommunication between his guys, and he is going out of bounds. So they lost about another 2 yards. He goes out of bounds, but the clock continues to run. We're going to hit the 5-minute mark for the next play here. Cobras continuing to run that clock. Of course, I'm not sure they really wanted to get some negative yardage because Kent did run out of bounds, lost about 2 yards. A little miscommunication between who was supposed to get the handoff, it looked like. Now the Cobras are backing up again. Might just be for the huddle. Look, just for the huddle. Ball now at the 43-yard line. Sorry, excuse me, the 38-yard line. So that was a loss of 2. We are at the 4.5-minute mark here in this game. Again, stay tuned to follow the Green Jackets on Facebook. Green Jackets Football Team Incorporated, INC. For the final score from that game between them and the Warriors. It was 13-7 at halftime. 21-13 here. Second down and 17. Can. Pressure. Comes Malone. Throws. Knocked away. Incomplete. So now a big third down with 3:54 left and counting. Once again for both sides. Cobras got the first down on the last third down by the slimmest of margins. So now here we go. Once again, a big third down as we reach the 3.5-minute mark here in this one. 21-13, Cobras lead the Wildcats. Wildcat defense looking to make a stop so they can get their offense the ball back and a chance to tie this game and send it into overtime. And first you got to make the stop here. It's 3rd down and 17. Cobras need to get into Wildcat territory for the first. Clock is now stopped with 3:14. Cobras Wildcat players are asking why the clock wasn't stopping. Now it has, 3:14. Now officials getting together. Even looks like Dennis Faulkner's asking why the clock was not stopped. Excuse me. 3:14 remaining, 21-13. The ref's telling the clock operator to stop the clock. Clock is stopped, so there you go. 3:14 left in this one. Now they'll tell them to set the clock to 4 minutes. So they're going to add an extra minute here on the clock. Clock reads, it's going down to 3 minutes. They're going to set the clock to 4 minutes. Clock now stopped with 2:59 left, but they're going to add it all the way back to 4. Now it's set to 4 minutes. So that's why we have the stoppage of play here. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, winner of this game goes to the 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division Championship game. Loser goes home. Maritime Conference playoffs begin next week as the Rhode Island Riptide will host the Connecticut Reapers, and the New England Bombers will host the Vermont Ravens. Stay tuned to see where we will be next week. Our second to last game here for the season. Of course, we will be at the 2023 New England Football League All-Star Game, which we still have yet to get confirmed if we will be October 14th in Wayland, so stay tuned to our social media for updates. Now the clock is set. Big 3rd down. 3rd down and 17 for the Cobras. Can pitches out to Pena, and Pena's going absolutely nowhere. Knocked down after just a gain of a couple. And so, for the first time tonight, the Cobras will punt. Big stop there by the Wildcat defense, and their offense will get the ball back. And a chance to tie this game with the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Clock now under 3.5 left. And looks like Can's out there punting for the Cobras. First punt for them tonight. Wildcats punted twice here in this game. And Can, a nice kick there. Man, this one's gonna, let's see. I mean, he stopped about the 30-yard line with 3:06 left. Like I said, get ready for an exciting finish. We're in for one right now. We'll be right back. You're watching the NEFL right here on NEBN. 3:06 left. The Wildcats down 21-13 to the Cobras. Winner goes to the championship game next Saturday. So a big drive here for both sides. Worcester has the ball near the 30-yard line. First down. Bushy is going to run and butt down after a gain of a couple. Under 3 minutes now. Ref picking up the football, and looks like let's see where they're going to place it. Inside the 30, about the 32-yard line. Gain of a couple there. Second down for the Wildcats. Need a score on this drive and to get a 2-point conversion to force overtime. Bushy over the middle, caught. Number 84 with the grab. And I believe he's going to have a Wildcat first down. The clock is stopped with 2:28 left. And once again, here come the Wildcats and hurry up offense. We're going to zoom in just a little bit and then zoom back out. That's just a little too much. First down, Worcester. Bushy pumps, throws, pass, drop by Hughes. Marcel Hughes was the intended receiver. Clock stopped with 2:10 left. Both sides This is a big drive for both sides. Wildcats looking to get to the end zone, get a 2-point conversion to tie this game. Cobras looking to make a stop and advance to the 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Championship game. Lost my wording there for a second, so I apologize, folks. Miss a little bit, and back out. There we go, perfect. It'll be 2nd down and 10, clock stop with 2:10 left. Another classic game here in Middleboro. We've seen 2 of them here this year, against the game against the Green Jackets, and once again against the Riptide. Now we have one here in the playoffs against the Wildcats. 2nd down and 10. Bushy might be changing the play at the line. Crowd and the Cobra bench cheering for the defense. Bushy hands off to Givens Perry, breaking off tackles. Gets a couple extra yards, but it's going to be 3rd down, and we are going to hit the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left. Winner goes to the championship game. We'll be right back for this exciting finish right here on the New England Broadcast Network. Just a quick note, Orlando Franco intercepted the pass that set up the big game week 10 in their win against the Riptide. 3rd down for the Wildcats. Bushy, high snap, throws, pass is caught, and wrapped up Morrison, his 3rd catch here in the quarter. And let's see, it looks like, according to the crowd applauding, it's going to be 4th down. And this could be your ball game right here. Let's find out what happens. Let's see. I can't find the marker anywhere to confirm that it's indeed 4th down. It is 4th down. There it is. I see it. So here we go. This is the game. 4th down. Ball at the 47. Bushy gives to Perry. Perry breaking to the outside. And Perry, it's going to be close. But it looks like Perry got the 1st down for the Wildcats. Now let's see what the refs signal. We might have to get another measurement in here. If it was 4th down, Perry got a few yards on that one. The clock is stopped at 1:16 left. Wildcats do have all 3 of their timeouts, but if this is a turnover on downs and the Cobras get another 1st down, this game is over. So here we go, big measurement here. We're about to find out here, ladies and gentlemen, whether or not the Wildcats survive or the Cobras are headed to the championship game. We might need another measurement. And we are going to get another measurement here. It's going to be very, very close once again. The Cobras got the, I don't want to say the benefit of the doubt on the last time we saw a measurement, but they got very lucky to get the 1st down. It was by the hair of their chins, pun intended. And wait for the measurement crew to get out, the change crew to get out there, and here they come. This is huge right here. We're going to have to zoom in all the way to see if we can see something here, just in case this comes back during the week. And no signal yet, but the Cobras are celebrating. He is short. The Cobras take over on downs with 1:16 left. And now Shaquille Bagno. Tempers flaring here for Worcester. Bagno getting a little angry here. One of the Cobras, everybody trying to separate everybody else. Wildcats still have all 3 of their timeouts, but if the Cobras get a 1st down, this game is over. That'll be the 2nd consecutive season the Wildcats are eliminated in the 1st round of the NEFL postseason. So now here we go with 1:16 left. Let's see if the Wildcat defense can make one stop. Give the Wildcat offense just something here in the end. Cobras once had a chance to take a 3-score lead heading into the 4th quarter. They were unable to convert on a 4th down. Wildcats were able to score. Made this an 8-point game. The extra point was blocked, which kept it an 8-point game instead of being a 7-point game. And now Cobras looking to get a 1st down and wrap this one up. And again, if the Warriors defeat the Green Jackets, the championship game will be right back here at Battis Field in Middleboro. 1st down, Pena takes the handoff, and he gets He actually might have lost a few yards. Timeout, Worcester. Clock stop 1:12. Worcester calls their first timeout. So again, stay tuned to Green Jacket Football Team Incorporated for the final score out at Glens Falls. If the Glens Falls Green Jackets win, the Cobras are headed to upstate New York for the 2023 North Atlantic Division Championship game. Stay tuned if we will be headed there. If we will be staying here, we could also be going to Braintree for the Bombers-Ravens game in the Maritime Conference playoffs, or we could be headed to Cranston, Rhode Island for the Reapers and the Riptide. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Riptide defeated the Reapers in the final game of the 2023 regular season here today in East Haven, Connecticut. There are a lot of havens. New Haven, West Haven, East Haven. 52-6 was the final. Riptide finished with the win. Second down and 12. And Kane loses the snap. Gets it back on top of it. And that is a big play for the Worcester defense. Timeout, Worcester. 1:07 left. And now, if the Cobras are forced to punt, the Wildcats might have some good field position here if they get the ball back. With that, that's the fourth snap that was mishandled there by Can. And you just can't have mistakes like that in the championship game. So now it is third down in a minivan. The ball is back at the 35-yard line. Clock stop 1:07 left. So it's not over yet. I'll just say that right now. Unless the Cobras got a big first down here, it's not over. Third down and a minivan. And out to Pena, and what a tackle there by number 24. And Worcester calls their final timeout with 1:01 left. Cobras players arguing that the Wildcats have no more timeouts. But the clock is officially stopped with 1:01 left. They're asking them to run the clock here, but the clock has remained stopped with 1:01 left to this fourth down. The refs are checking if the Wildcats have a timeout. And it looks like they do. So the Wildcats have taken their final timeout. The clock is stopped with 1:01 left. And we should see a punt here. It would make no sense for the Cobras to go for it in their own territory. And there you go, punt team. So they're going to punt. The Wildcats are going to have a chance here to tie this game up. So it's not over yet. What a game this has been. This is the third Classic game we've been here. Obviously, they had the Classic on July 22nd when they defeated the Glens Falls Green Jackets 7-6. The Classic 3 weeks ago when they defeated the Royal Riptide with an interception as time expired. And now this game, which could, let's see what happens here in the end. Can gets the punt off. It's a high punt. And it's going to go. It's touched. And now they're saying number 27 for the Wildcats touched it. They're saying the Wildcat player touched it. Whether now the refs are saying number 7 was the only one that touched it for the Cobras. And so the Wildcats have the ball with 54 seconds left. Down by 8. We're in for such an exciting finish. Let's see if Tim Bushy can lead his offense to a touchdown drive and potentially tie this game and send it to overtime. And they're putting the ball, let's see, about the 43-yard line. PA announcer said 44. It's about the 43-yard line. So Worcester has to go 57 yards in about 54 seconds. Big drive once again for both sides. Initially thought that if the Cobras could get a first down on their last drive, they could put the game away. But the Worcester defense made a big stop. And now here comes the chance for the Cobras defense to make another big stop here. 54 seconds left. First down. Ball is at the 43-yard line. Bushy in the shotgun. Gives Perry in the backfield. Bushy over the middle. It is incomplete. Intended for number 13. Knocked down at the last second by number 0. Clock stopped with 48 seconds left. So it'll be second down and 10. Exciting finish here in Middleboro as both teams looking to advance to the 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division Championship game next Saturday. There we go, second down and 10. At the 43-yard line. There's 48 seconds left in this game. Cobras lead the Wildcats 21-13. Bushy. Up top. Intercepted. Pass is intercepted by number 24. That's going to do it. That's going to send the Middleboro Cobras to the championship game. And now we await the winner of the Green Jackets game against the Warriors to see who is going to host the championship game next week. Will it be in Glens Falls, New York, or will it be in Middleboro? We were about to find out. 40 seconds left. All Can has to do now is take some knees, and this game is over. And they are officially in kneel formation. That's what they're going to do. They take at least 2 knees here, and then we will wrap it up here in Middleboro. What a game it's been. Both teams gave everything they had, but it's the Carolina Cobras, the Middleboro Cobras come out on top. And now a flag comes out. And it looks like the penalty is on number 77 as he walks off the field with 30 seconds left. And now you hear the song everybody's singing. The coaches yelling at their players for singing. And they're going to run the clock down. And that's going to be it. The Middleboro Cobras are headed to the 2023 New England Football League North Atlantic Division Championship game with the 21-13 win here tonight over the Worcester Wildcats. For the Middleboro Cobras, for the Worcester Wildcats, for the New England Football League, and for the New England Broadcast Network, I'm Stephen Err. And a fight breaking out here at the end. All right, we're going to wrap it up here. Middleboro Cobras headed to the championship game. For both these teams, good night, everybody. From Middleboro, Massachusetts.